Guys, okay, so I know I haven't done a video in quite a while, and I apologize. I've been super busy, and I've actually had more time to post a blog daily than film a video and edit it and get it up. But I do have a small little haul for you guys. It's not a lot. It's just a few makeup products and a few hair care products. Anyway, on with the haul. So, I went to another Victoria's Secret. It's not the store that I work at, but it's a bigger volume store. And this store actually carries the cosmetics. And I was on a search for 2 products, and I actually ended up getting 3. But the number one product I wanted was the Victoria's Secret Smooth FX Lip Scrub and Balm. And it looks like this. And I've been wanting to get a lip scrub. And I really like this because it's like a 2-in-1. And it was between like $12 and $15. It was somewhere around there. And that's really good for like a 2-in-1 product. So you just unscrew it. And it has the lip scrub. And you don't need a lot. And this whole thing is just the lip scrub, so it's going to last you a good amount of time. But I've really been liking this. It's kind of like a sugar scrub, because I accidentally tasted some of it. So it's definitely sugar, like a sugar scrub, not a salt scrub. And then you screw this back on, and then the top of it opens on the lid part, and you have your lip balm. Now, this, when you apply it, I don't have anything on my lips right now, it kind of gives a slight glossy finish, but it gives like a cooling effect. It's not just like putting on regular lip balm. It gives like, it makes, I don't know how to describe it. It just gives like a cooling effect to your lips. And the other thing I really wanted to try was their Hyper Gloss Eye Shimmer. And they have 3, and I got the one in Night Lights, which is the silver one. And this was also like maybe somewhere between $12 and $20. I feel like it was like $16 or something, but I got my discount. But it looks like a really small tube, but oh my gosh, I can't talk. This product, a little bit goes a very long way. I mean, you just need like a dot, like a little pin size amount for this to get a good effect. And I will show you guys. Okay, like, that's the amount you need for one eye. It's really small, and I will swatch it. But it just gives this great, like, shimmer effect. If you go to my blog, I actually used some of this in a look. You can't really see it on here, but if you put a little more, you'll be able to see it better. But it's just like a great silver eye shimmer. So I really like this, and I'm probably going to go back and grab the other 2. And the last thing I got was a VS eyeshadow quad. And this one is in Eye Contact. And it's just a neutral one. And I'm actually wearing 2 of the colors today. I'm wearing the base color, which is this one, on my lid. And then in my crease, I have this dark brown. And then these are really nice because if you're just a beginner, they have each of the shadows labeled as to where they go on your eye. And then on the back, it has a little picture and a step 1 through 4. Of how to apply the eyeshadow. So if you're a beginner, these are really good palettes for that. And I believe this was like $18–20, something like that. But the base, these are really shimmery. I have to say a lot of their eyeshadows are very shimmery. So if you're not a person who likes shimmer, these probably aren't the best eyeshadows for you. But when you think about it, when you see Victoria's Secret models, 10 chances to 1 their eyeshadow has a little bit of shimmer or glitter to it. But these are just really pretty neutral colors. So I've been liking this one. And then that is all that I got from Victoria's Secret. Next, I went to Walmart because I needed some hair care products, but then I kind of wandered over into the makeup section because I needed makeup remover. So when I was in the makeup section, I wanted to pick up a blush brush, and this is from the e.l.f. Studio line, so it was like $3. And I really like their studio brushes. They're the ones with the white handles I'm not that fond of, but these ones are pretty good quality and they don't shed, at least not for me. And for some reason, the Sigma set that I got for Christmas didn't have a blush brush, which I kind of found odd. It had a powder brush, it had a contouring brush, which I just used for bronzer. I guess you could use it for bronzer or blush, but I like to have separate brushes for like everything. So I picked this one up for a blush brush, and it's very soft. I've already used it once this week, but it's just nice to get in this general area right here. So I've really been liking that. And then I went and looked at some of the cosmetics, and I went to Rimmel, and I've been wanting to try their flag quads that they have, and this one's the English Rose. There's a few other ones that I want to pick up, but they only have like 3 color choices left. And this was the last English Rose that they had. But these are so pretty, and if you go to my blog, I used this and the Hyper Gloss together, so if you want to see a picture of a look with those, you can go there and see a picture. Gotta find a figure I didn't use yet. But these are just they're very pretty. If you like using color, but you like it in a more like kind of neutral way, this quad is a good quad. It kind of has the wearable pinks and the berry colors. It's just really nice. I like this one. And then I also picked up 2 Rimmel lipsticks, and these are from the Kate Moss collection. I got one in 08, and it's kind of like a berry mauve rose color. That's what it swatches as. But it's very pretty. And if you go to my vlog and see the look that I used these 2 with, I also used this lipstick with that look as well. And then the other lipstick I got was 14. And this is more of a darker nude. This one. So that is all the makeup related products that I got. The next thing I got was hair care products. Now, I had mainly white because I needed more hairspray, and I used the Tresemme Climate Control hairspray because I find that it doesn't make my hair like crispy feeling and looking when I curl my hair. So I use this, so I picked that up. And then I also was running out of wave spray and mousse for if I ever do my hair like it is right now. So I decided to try Tresemme's Climate Protection Mousse, and I used it today, and I actually do like it. Obviously any kind of mousse kind of gives that, I guess you want to say, crunchy kind of feeling to it. But it does make my hair stay in place, so I picked that up. And then I also wanted to try a new line of hair care. I love trying out new products. The product is called Not Your Mother's. That's the product line. And I picked up 3 products. I picked up a heat protectant because I'm getting low on mine. And these are infused with sunflower and vitamin A and E. And they smell really good, these products. They smell like kind of tropical coconut, that kind of smell. So I really like that. And I have used this heat protectant and I do like it so far. The other thing I got was the Beach Babe Texturizing Sea Salt Spray. And this one is infused with dead sea salt and sea kelp. And I actually sprayed this all over my wet hair last night and then threw it up into a bun and took it, just dropped it this morning when it was dry. And my hair was like this wavy. I just added the mousse to keep it looking like that, but this stuff is really good. If you like to have wavy hair, I'd probably suggest to go and get this. And these are really affordable. They were each like $4 something, so it ended up being $5 pretty much. But they smell good. They actually work. And the last product that I got was the Smooth Moves Frizz Control Hair Cream. And it looks like that. And it's infused with coconut and silk extracts. Sorry. And this is actually a clear formula. I've been using my Got To Be Smooth something. It's in the pink pump bottle. I've been using that and I'm almost out of it, so I decided to pick this up and give it a try. And I actually have tried it and it works just as good. So that is everything I got. If you want to see pictures of any of the makeup that I got, I will link my blog down below so you can see some looks that I've done with that. But yeah, I hopefully will get to be doing some more videos sometime soon. But until then, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.